Hi everyone. So today I decided that I would show you or take you along my MCAT prep for the day. And I know if you're like me, you're probably going through a ton of different Reddit schedules and you're like, wow, okay, awesome. There's a schedule that's built. I'll follow it. But that's not really the case. You might follow it for a week or two, or if you're really motivated, you might actually follow the whole entire schedule. But if you're like me, you probably won't follow a schedule. So I don't follow a strict schedule. I will try to get in prep whenever I can. And I am in a Kaplan course though, but I don't find it as helpful as I thought it would be. It's not engaging. It's not what I want. I'm a very in-person type of learner, and so sitting on my laptop and watching videos and lectures is not beneficial to the style that I learn. But nonetheless, I do have to do the prep, just like we all have to. We'll all have to do it. You just have to get through it. So I'm going to be doing a module today that's through Kaplan. It's on biological molecules. And if you're not in a course, that's totally fine. I would say if you can get the books, the Kaplan books, that's probably going to be a major lifesaver because I'll be honest, I haven't gone through all of the books, but I like the comfort of knowing that I can refer back to them whenever I need to. But anyway, so there's these modules, there's videos in it. There's a 49-minute video on reactions of organic chemistry, a primer. There's a 48-minute video on reactions of organic chemistry, alcohols, ketones, and aldehydes. And then a 26-minute video on reactions of organic chemistry, carboxylic acids. A 35-minute video on oxidation and reduction, which I definitely need. And then there's a biological molecules Q-Bank quiz, and then there's also a placement quiz in the beginning of it. So like before I start all the videos, there's a placement quiz, and it says it's estimated to be an hour. I don't think it'll take me an hour to do the quiz. They usually give you a lot of time to do it, but nonetheless, I'm going to get started. I just took Organic Chem 1 the semester previous, and now I'm in Organic 2. I did miss all of my lectures for Orgo 2 this week, which I'm really unhappy about. And then there's also a quiz that's due on Monday, so I'm definitely going to have to reach out to my professor to ask about that quiz. But anyway, I'm going to get started on this placement quiz, and yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so I just finished that quiz and going over it and all of that. So what I like to do when I'm taking a quiz is jot down the topics that I've encountered or I am unsure of. So I put those down. So now if I'm still unsure of something, I know what I have to go look back on within the Kaplan books or within the videos or on Khan Academy. And then once I'm actually going through, like I've graded it, it's checked and everything, I like to take notes. And so I'll write down everything that I thought I either struggled on or I would like to have a refresher of, and I'll put some examples in, whether it's from Google or if it's from the actual question bank itself. It doesn't really matter as long as I have some examples so I can instantly apply what I've just written down. And then another thing I like to do is make flashcards. I make flashcards for literally everything. So I made one for electron withdrawing groups. It's pretty basic, but I thought that it was something I could put on flashcards. And I have a bunch of flashcards. These are just ones that I've started making maybe a few weeks ago. I don't put everything on a flashcard. It's just stuff that I've gone over repeatedly that I'm like, okay, I don't need to go and read the textbook again. I can just look at this flashcard and know what it's talking about. But that also comes with you're reviewing this every single day. I don't review my flashcards every single day, but I do want to start doing that. The information on like the flashcards can be compiled from a range of sources. Either I'll use the Kaplan videos or the Kaplan books or even Khan Academy because I want to make sure I've covered all my bases. And for the time being, I do. And then I don't review stuff and then I kind of have to go back and do that whole process again, which I don't mind. I think it's okay. But if you're on a time crunch, it might be worthwhile just reviewing those every single day. And I like hands-on stuff. I can't do that Anki stuff. I can't do Quizlet. Like I just don't do that stuff. So I like to have a physical version of the flashcard, like an actual flashcard. I made one flashcard for every single reaction we encountered in Organic Chem 1. Everything my professor wrote down on the board, everything that was in her quizzes, and she had also like games and stuff on her, like she made flashcards and she called them games because we would have to match different reactants with products and make a certain reaction or stuff like that. I had all of those on a flashcard. So I'm going to get started on the videos. I think it'll take me about 3 hours. I like to pause the videos and take notes, and if I'm not understanding something, I'll go and refer back to like either the textbook or another online resource. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'll keep you posted. Okay, so I just finished that video 2 hours later. I took notes on it, I really understood it, and that's really how long it takes me. So, and also in between, I like took a break because I wanted to go eat something. So basically what the video was about: good leaving group, bad leaving groups, nucleophiles, electrophiles, polar A product versus polar product solvents, and hybridization, and SN1, SN2. So that's pretty basic Orgo 1 reviews, and so I thought that was good. I might just before bed look through all my notes again. I think that'll help kind of solidify all the information I learned today. But what I'm going to go ahead and do now is ditch the module because, like I said in the beginning, I really don't like sticking to that schedule at all. But I might do one of the videos tomorrow that was in this module. So I'm taking it slow, but that's just how I am. So I'm going to actually jump over to the 100-page psych-soc document from like Khan Academy. So someone had gone through all of the Khan Academy psych-sociology videos, which if you haven't check them out because they are really informative. But anyway, someone went through all of them and typed up a document. There's a 300-page doc and a 99 or 100-page doc. So I have that 99 or 100-page document. And what I like about it is it's so concise, but there are some things that, like, if it's my first time seeing it, I'm gonna need to go look at the Khan Academy video. And I do like that, if I'm being honest. I think it's good that you have to go and find that information on your own because you're just further solidifying that content. And so I'm going to go into that. I'm going to review what I've already gone through, and it's been a while. I want to say it's been a few weeks since I've even looked at that document. But psych-soc is my favorite section to study for, and I think the one that I enjoy the most is cars, and I think that's really contrary to what other people like. But I like the cars specifically because it's just a break from the sciences, and so I really do enjoy that. And I think it's good that they give it to us right after they give us chem, I'm pretty sure. I think it's like the second section they give us, because the chem phys section is like the hardest section on the test. So, and it's also my weakest probably. So I'm going to be going through that like crazy. And but yeah, I really do enjoy the psych-soc section. And so I'm going to jump into that Khan Academy document, and it's really helpful. So I definitely recommend that you look into that, or even just the videos if you have some spare time. But yeah, so I'll get to that. So I finished up the Khan Academy document, or at least what I was going to do review-wise on it. So I went through the auditory system, the visual pathway, somatosensation, visual field processing, stuff like that. So for the rest of the night, I'm going to go have dinner, and then I'll relax and probably watch some Netflix. And then after that, before bed, I'll read through the notes that I took today on that Kaplan video, and then after go through some of the flashcards that I made in previous weeks. But I hope the main takeaway from this video was that you don't need a crazy elaborate 10-hour-a-day study schedule for the MCAT. I mean, for some people it's feasible, but for me personally, I know that I would not be able to do that. 10 hours a day just seems like a lot to me, especially as a full-time student with 4 different classes that are just as hard and just as important. So I would say really tailor your MCAT schedule to your needs. And the course, the Kaplan course, the Princeton Review course, they're not all that great. They're not all that good in the sense of like, if you do that, you're gonna get a certain score, because ultimately it's up to you to put in that work to do all the modules. And I personally don't like how the modules are set up. Does that mean I'm gonna get a bad MCAT score? Well, I hope not. But in any regards, it's all up to you. So I really hope that this video was helpful, and yeah, stay tuned for more. Don't forget to like and subscribe.